Hey, welcome to First Impressions. This may be the best bang for your buck fun motorbike for sale in Australia at the moment. It's the Suzuki GSX8S. So it's their mid-range parallel twin. I think it's 776cc. It's right on 200 kilos, making about 66 kilowatts. And it is a heck of a lot of fun to ride. So I've spent the day on it now. You're getting a lot of bang. This is $14,200 right away in Australia at the moment. And for that, you're getting a pretty great looking motorbike for a start. The parallel twin, really smooth, great power from down low to up high. It just pulls nice, linear pull, doesn't fall away or it doesn't lack down low. It has Suzuki's basic sort of suspension, but it works really well. Now, it's not Öhlins, but for 14 grand, gee, it's nice. And it has quick shift, which is kind of nice. Lots of gravel on it. Kind of nice. So you've got bi-directional up and down quick shift. You've got 3 modes. Engine-wise, an A, B and C, so it's like, fast, medium, slow kind of response on it. You've got 2 or 3 levels of traction control. You've got a beautiful, as you can probably see, TFT dash. Its main competition would be the Yamaha MT-07, the HO, the high output model, and I think it's just going to come this year with a TFT dash, but it certainly doesn't have quick shift modes. Now, in this price range, normally, you get a bike that's, really good, competent, going to do a good job, but not that much fun. This thing is so much fun. You want to give it a little squirt. It absolutely pulls away. It's quick to flick from side to side. The directional stability is great. Decent Dunlop. I think they're sports road. Yeah, a mid-range, but they're a Dunlop, they're a nice tread pattern, and as I say, it's handled really nice, done a good job. 14 litre fuel tank, so pretty reasonable range on it. This would be a really great bike for someone that says, look, I'm probably going to commute a fair bit, and but then on the weekend I want a fun toy that I can go out and squirt some of my favourite back roads, really enjoy it. It's comfortable. It suits, the ergonomics are fantastic on it. It really suits the guy that is, on 177 centimetres, absolutely perfect. But if you were a fair bit bigger, this bike's still going to fit you really well. So, yeah, it's got a nice reach on it. So it would certainly suit a bigger person, but it's only 8-10 millimetre seat height. So you don't have to be too tall. Easy for me. I'm, touching flat-footed, still with my legs bent, so yeah, all in all, it's a really nice package. I love the aesthetics on it. It sort of looks a bit like a little bit like a Katana, but not, in my mind, a nicer, more modern interpretation. Comes in 3 colours. This is a white with the blue frame and wheels, blue subframe wheels. They do an all black, which seems to be the most popular, and they do the same blue, so it's all blue, the blue wheels, blue subframe, blue tank. Which looks pretty stunning. You just got to be comfortable in a bright colour. TFT dash is a 5-inch, really excellent, easy to use, totally readable. Yeah, so there is a lot to like about it, and I got to say, it's so much fun to ride. A lot of those other bikes I've ridden in that, they're pretty lethargic, uninspiring transport. This thing is a fun toy. Narrow bars and that, so if you are commuting, be great for lane splitting. No vibe. The motor is really good. It fires at 270 degrees to offset the vibration, and that works really well. Let's have a close look at it. Pretty well done. I mean, really nice job. It's kind of got a bit of a Katana front to it, but with a modern take. Yeah, that's yeah, the styling works good. It's got that kind of LED lights everywhere. So non-adjustable suspension, but you can do the preload on the rear. The brakes on it, riding it yesterday, were fantastic. They were really nice. So, pretty decent rubber on it. It's got the Dunlop Road Sport, so sort of middle of the range, but they do a good job. And yeah, you wouldn't be changing them in a hurry. But, you know, typical Suzuki quality. I mean, look at the casing, you know, really nicely done, nice finish quality. One of the things I really like about this, a lot of new bikes have got massive big mufflers. Look what they've done. You know, when you stand back and look at the bike, it's just that little side pipe, all the mufflers tucked away underneath. Doesn't sound fantastic, still choked, like they all are. So, you know, if you really wanted the bike to sound great, then you'd probably do a, you know, a muffler cat delete or whatever, but to actually look at it, you wouldn't have to rush out and change it. Yeah, and that blue is pretty out there. Really love the finish that they've done, this kind of matte finish across a lot of the bike. Show you when we get up around the handlebars and stuff. Looks really nice. Yeah, seat's really comfortable. They do an optional seat, which looks pretty sexy. It's sort of a grey and black. Don't know if it'd be a lot more comfy. This is really good, but it's only like 230 bucks. Nice thing about Suzuki is, you know, all that stuff's really affordable. Here's kind of your view from the cockpit, and just turn him on. Again, switchgear is very standard, really simple, easy to use. But this TFT dash is pretty impressive. And when you're riding it, no vibration at all through mirrors and stuff, which, you know, a lot of bikes in this parallel twin category are a bit guilty of. So, yeah, no, I really like the look of that. Let's go and have a play this morning and see how well it rides. Yeah, riding this thing, you know, when you're just cruising along, you get on some of these twisty roads, you know, you think you've commuted all week and you go, I want to have a bit of fun on Sunday, and just come out and start winding through. It is really good fun. It feels like a light bike. The motor's responsive from, you know, that's fifth gear, it just rolls on. So you don't have to wring its neck. It's got lots of power down low. The brakes on it are sensational. So it brakes like a bike that weighs a lot less than 200 kilos, and you just turn the thing in, lean it over, give it a squirt, and like that, it's up and pulling hard, and it just wants to absolutely go. You know, and no matter where you are in the powertrain, you can just lean it over, tip it in, it handles really nice. I can't think of a bike in Australia at the moment that's 14 grand that would give me this much fun. I'd be happy to look at it sitting in my shed because it's a good looking thing, and that would do so much, you know, in terms of it's just got the versatility. Hey, one thing, if you can think of a better bike for that money, let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested. I'd love to ride it. I always keep in the shed, I've got a few bikes, and I always have one that's kind of just, you know, that middle kind of transport, you know, just a fun bike, not too hard to ride, not ridiculously fast. And if I was looking for a new one, I reckon this would be it. It just ticks so many boxes. That's a lot of fun. You know, you think Suzuki, I think at the moment they've got their standard 2-year warranty. They're doing an extra year on these as a bonus. So, you know, you're getting a 3-year warranty, and it's the Suzuki. You know, all the Japanese stuff will just run forever. I think one of the things about doing a lot of road tests on motorbikes, most new bikes are really nice to ride. You know, they do everything pretty well. And often the question I ask myself is, if it was my money, would I buy it? This is one of the bikes I reckon I'd definitely have one of these. Go, if I was in the market and I had 14 or 15 grand, because there's a lot of pretty ordinary bikes in that price point that do everything well. They're going to be great, they're going to be reliable, but they're not going to make you smile too much. This thing will seriously make you smile. So huge thanks to Jared and the crew at Savage Motorcycles. Really appreciate the opportunity to get out and ride it. You know, I think Suzuki, who You know, they've got some good solid bikes, but they haven't had anything that's too exciting, maybe apart from the Bussa. They're starting to build some really nice bikes. They're going to bring this out shortly as an R, so a full-fared, more sports version. And that'll be a fun toy. But as an all-round commute, fun on the weekend, you know, smiles for your dollar, it's very hard to beat Suzuki's new GSX8S. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. See you later, guys.